Come on. Come on. Ella! Off we go!
Murderer? I didn't do it!
Stop her before she kills again!
Leave me alone!
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. The Castis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're...
Enough. I don't like whatever it is you're doing.
Forgive me, it's just that your being here confirms all the sorry.
They called you a murderer. You don't seem the type, but as the...
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear.
I'll find...
Just...
Vamos, go!
Μέχρι τινός!
These aren't stab wounds. They're claw marks. This bloody cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer. These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about. And if the Tichastis is here, you must be looking into it.
If you saw or heard anything, I need to know.
I saw it from the distance. Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
The great Tichastis. What did I do to deserve a visit?
I'm looking into the attack that happened nearby last night.
Ah, of course. I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I understand your hesitation, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'll make sure whoever or whatever...
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra? You agree with the mob?
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her.
It was dark. How do you know?
I know what
I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
Well, did you find...
The evidence I found...
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling, but...
He's lying!
Or mistaken. It was dark, so it could have been anyone.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece...
That's...
Whether it was a wolf or something else,
Of course it wasn't, but why would someone make it...
we'll figure that out together.
You're going to kill it?
What other choice is there? Do you want...
No, of course not. I've just...
If I don't kill it now,
I have a friend who can keep me safe while you end this.
I need to find the beast and kill it before it grows bloodthirsty again. This is no ordinary wolf! Malaka! Lyra!
It was me! What?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, a Cyclops, a Gorgon. But you're able to change back.
I... don't remember...
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught.
that side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in the bright room, tied down. I did kill them then. If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never...
Would I what?
Jump?
If I lost control of myself and knew
I thought so. This is the only way. If
You don't need to do...
the choice was made for me, I can't go on. Thank you for everything.
She didn't deserve this. Whatever was done to her wasn't her fault.
Issue technology can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, Layla.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
Onward! Ella!
Ενοχλείς τα μάλα.
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
The Castis! Thank the stars! I was beginning to lose all hope.
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses.
I've seen some good play.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so that...
If your shows have become boring, you just need to get more creative.
The humans are primitive. Their tastes basic. They like life's simpler joys. Blood, tragedy, romance, that sort of thing.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes, I can hear that...
Sounds like a Pancration. I can...
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job and it...
It's worth a try.
Welcome one, welcome all to yet another miraculous show here in our beloved city. Tonight we have a very special guest. The Castis of Atlantydy is here to entertain. Of Atlantis itself. Can Almighty overcome the power of the Atlantean god? Let's find out!
All right, Lyra. Be entertaining. That's what he said. This is definitely not Pancration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none. The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will he show mercy? Or will he spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gyros will do. It was an honor to fight you.
You don't deserve to die.
Our merciful Dicastis has passed judgment. But do not dismay! And here we are! The end of today's event.
By the gods. What is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given once.
Enough!
Fear... Well, that was an unmitigated disaster.
You said fight, so I fought.
The problem is that I didn't say fight.
If this kind of entertainment keeps the peace,
The games have failed. The humans are restless.
you just need to keep surprising them.
That's what I tried to...
Killing people who can't
Their sacrifice helps us keep the peace and maintain order.
What are you saying?
That my grand experiment has failed. There's nothing left to be done but start again and...
This is madness. Right, Phobos.
Vicastis, welcome back. I'm glad you...
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
Careful, Atlas. I am the Dikastis. If anyone is passing judgment here, it's me.
Don't presume to think you can tell me what to do. The authority of your position doesn't extend to my palace.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Dikastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Once Poseidon finds out what you've done, he won't...
That is our way. The way of progress. You are not one of us. I've seen your compassion to those who dwell in this city. Perhaps our ways are not as perfect as Poseidon thinks they are.
Parents do what they think is best, but it doesn't mean they're always right. We have to look out for each other, no matter what we're told.
Wise, Dikastis. I respect your decision. For the moment.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule this city, Alexion.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. This city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Dikastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Devices are incredible. I almost feel... I hear them speaking to me.
Έχω τόσα αυτά χρήματα. Λείψω με δάνεια.
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Last I checked, he seemed pretty powerful.
Behind every great man is a great woman.
I'm not sure a good Dicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantyde.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry.
I don't think we have anything in common.
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that?
Great! This will do.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without sight.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my plans to
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas...
Elpis? What are you doing here? With him, no less.
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. He'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Elpis wouldn't have anything to do with why you were sneaking around the adamant Metallon, would she?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
I've had enough of these secrets. Elpis wants to become Isu like you. She's using a device in your palace to do it.
Atlas, stop!
You betrayed me! You used knowledge I told you in confidence for your own political gain!
It was for Atlantis! I don't want to be your weakness anymore. I can help you, Atlas.
Lies! You used me!
Wait, don't!
This is your fault! The Castis wasn't enough, huh? You had to steal away my father's love, turn Elpis against me. You want to rule my Doma, too!
No! It had...
Traitor! You're no longer...
Malaga, I need to get out of here.
What are you doing?
These devices are incredible. I almost feel like I can hear them speaking to me.
Now that I have the East after this everyone I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction. The Vicastis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. He'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Elpis wouldn't have anything to do with why you were sneaking around the adamant metalon, would she?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis...
What? Oh, you have not...
Maybe you...
Don't talk about Elpis that way.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
The truth is...
What? What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the Isu with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, Vicastis?
I killed Atlas.
You hope to rule by his side to ease the...
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as...
I support you. You can assume his role as you see
Thank you.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this site.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world.
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu... Still, I didn't want to start my...
You started your reign by saving my...
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Elpis will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.